The Connors ends on an emotional note, how the family honored Roseanne in the series finale. After 7 seasons, the Connors said goodbye with an emotional tribute to the family's late matriarch, Roseanne Barr. The 2-part finale of the ABC sitcom concluded on April 23 with Dan Connor, John Goodman, preparing for his deposition for the lawsuit involving the manufacturer of the drugs that led to Roseanne's accidental opioid overdose, which was revealed in the premiere episode of The Connors. He admitted, "The only thing I'm really nervous about is what happens when their lawyer starts to badmouth Roseanne. I've got a long history of punching people in the mouth for that." At the deposition, Dan was pressed by the attorneys about Roseanne's addictive personality, history of overeating and drug use before they suggested that Dan didn't want to take responsibility for what happened. Sarah Gilbert admits The Connors is deep in our soul after 7 seasons, hard to imagine being without it, exclusive. The patriarch was outraged by the allegation and angrily responded, "If you're saying what I think you're saying, that might be the last thing you say, you son of a bitch. I told her she could overdose." After the lawyers argue that it couldn't be the company's fault since Roseanne knew she was doing something potentially deadly, Dan had enough and fought back, saying, "It was the fault of the company. She kept taking those pills because she didn't tell her that they would change how her brain worked and turn her into an addict. You don't care how many families you've destroyed, the only thing you care about is money. But even if I took every penny you had, it wouldn't be enough, because you took the love of my life. And you killed her, the same as you put a gun to her head," he continued. "The only difference is you handed her the gun and told her it wasn't loaded." Later, Dan was elated when he found out that the drug company was sending him a check after the deposition, deciding the family should meet at the cemetery and open it together. The People app is now available in the Apple App Store. Download it now for the most binge-worthy celeb content, exclusive video clips, astrology updates and more. Dan was ready to celebrate the family's sudden good fortune at the cemetery, saying, "This is a great day for the family. Sometimes people like us think you don't get a silver lining, but if you keep on pushing, sometimes you do." However, he was in for a surprise when he opened the envelope and found a letter from the lawyer, in which they denied responsibility for Roseanne's death and offered him a $700 check as a tribute to your unwavering commitment to your beloved wife. "We always wondered how much a Connor's life is worth. Now, we know," he said before the family broke down in laughter and he decided to put the money to good use and order food to the house. Before leaving the cemetery, Becky Connor, Lisa Goranson, spoke to her mom at her gravestone, saying, "Hey, Mom, I'm still sober. Can you believe it? And my psychology degree is really paying off. I got an incredible job. Oh, and I met a great guy, a little needy, but great." Darlene Connor, Sarah Gilbert, told her late mother that she was doing what I thought you would do for the family, adding, "It's not fair that you were here for the hard part and you didn't get to see that. Things turned out okay. Hey, for us, not for regular people." Jackie Harris, Laurie Metcalf, then showed off her police uniform to younger sister after getting back into the force. "I'm really happy now. I know you didn't think that was possible, but I figured it out. Oh, and by the way, I have no idea where our mother is. I miss you," she said. Finally, it was Dan's turn to speak to his late wife, sharing, "Well, Rose, we always said, if kids were still alive at the end of the day, we did our job. I think we get better than that. I still can't believe you're not here. I know you want a good thing for me too, and probably didn't include Louise, Katie Seagal, but if you meet anybody, wherever you are, I'm cool with it," he said. When Dan arrived back at the house, he took the loss of the lawsuit in stride, telling the family, "Going through all this reminds me that no matter how much crap life throws at us, All we got to do is look around, because if we aim together, nothing could stop us." They all toasted to his words. After each family member emotionally said goodbye, Dan sat on the sofa as flashbacks played of the family over the years. Then, with a small smile, he said goodnight before walking away. Never miss a story. Sign up for People's free daily newsletter to stay up to date on the best of what People has to offer, from celebrity news to compelling human interest stories.